Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Gamecocks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Looking for blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Texas A&M's offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, it'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Got a man, it's Craven. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Looking to pass, it's Reed. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So South Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Handoff to the single running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Got a man, it's Brown. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air, It's Reed. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you... Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Just a short pass to the tight end. So now it's second and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Pulls it in, it's Moss.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up, way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Solid punt headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the timing just a hair off. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Punts it out of the air. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Gamecocks will line it up on first and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He splits the uprights. The lead is 6 in the first. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Buckeyes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. On the move, it's Moss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Reed. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Lost a throw on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the touchdown Gamecocks. And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gives it on the option. Nice move there. Breaks into the open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. He's up to 51 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And the Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Moss. Got the first down and more. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Now on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one is perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They'll snap it from the 36. They got a first down. To the air, it's Sellers. Here's a heat. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The pull and throw off the RPO. And tackled there by the defense. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. And the Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks are on the move. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Jacobs. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick completion to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Play number 9 on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They just keep firing. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. With jet sweep pass. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. Shakes off the defender. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On target. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Escapes the sack. Had to throw it before he wanted.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bussey. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggies.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. His drive will open from the 15. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Hands it off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete to the right. There he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. There's the pressure. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, spin move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Stumbled to the ground. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Oh, he's got some space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. Handoff from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
The play action fake. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. We got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The sure hands, it's Wilson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the penalty will be accepted. The offense says, thank you very much. Off the play fake on first down. Slings it downfield. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Going to the running game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some...
Breaks into the open. Powers through. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On the move. At the 20, he's got space. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Calls his own number. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block on the back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Rushes on him. Firing deep. Can't make the play on the interception. And man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Bussey.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Moss. At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he's brought the 19, first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Aggie. On to attempt the try. Splits those uprights right in half. They march 78 yards down the field. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And this one will be stopped for no gain. High the chains now on second and long. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Gamecocks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Got it behind the line. It's Jacobs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Looking to pass.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll run the sneak for it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They're going to run it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Fielded in the end zone. It's Craver. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Texas A&M going quickly.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field, playing great defense.
Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Moss. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Fighting Texas Aggies.
Going up top again. Caught over the middle. It's Bussey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Concepcion. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground, it's Moss. Fighting off the defender. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
Fighting Texas Aggies.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. The Aggies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. I I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.